Yeah, but thank you, though. Good looking out. Oh, my! And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm here with my cameraman, Mr. Ryan Gravelin, the missile, the king of clubs himself. Behind the lens today, we've got a squirt battle about ready to take place here between the Simsbury Squirts and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Simsbury wearing their road blue sweaters with the yellow trim Simsbury across the chest. And the Seahawks wearing their white sweaters with the Seahawk logo, blue shoulders, blue numbers, white socks with yellow and blue trim. 12-minute stanzas here. Icing and offsides is in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If there's an offsides, it's automatically offsides, an automatic whistle. If the game's tied at the end of regulation, each team will get a point. You get what you get. You don't get upset. There's no overtime or anything like that. You just go to McDonald's, get yourself a Big Mac, perhaps a nice shake. The McRib, I believe, is back or coming back. You get a point and you head back home. All right, we're about ready to get underway. Looks like it's going to be James Barrett getting the start in between the pipes for Simsbury, number 1 in your scorecard. And down at the other end, of course, is going to be number 6, Calvin Rossman. And looks like Ethan Dembeiser. Ethan Dembeiser, he's wearing number 8 in yellow, so he looking to stand out today. Gave the old I forgot the jersey at home. Yeah, that happens. One time my daughter was playing goal. We left the goalie pads at home, so don't feel bad. All right, we're about ready to get underway. Body checking is frowned upon by USA Hockey, the officials, and society, but encouraged by the broadcasting staff. If you get a penalty, it's only 1 minute. All right, on it first there is Somerville. That's number 7 in your scorecard. He's got the C on the sweater there. That's Sam Somerville. He's got the flow coming out the back of the helmet. Brandon Wilson giving chase now. Tracked down there by Jackson Glantz. Hard around it goes. Glantz did a nice job there of anticipating he was going that side of the net and went that way. Usually you see a young lady allowed chasing that way. That's a good job there by Glantz and a great job by the coaching staff. Well, they're going to be pleased when they go over film study. Pagano breaking it up at the blue line. Out to center ice it goes. Kemble doing your best Diego Maradona there to keep the puck in. Onsides is the call. Down the left wing now, Glantz applying some pressure. Pagano protecting the puck, head up, eyes up, sliding across. Beautiful pass there across for Mr. Liam Hollis. Hollis tried to get it down low. Bouncing puck cleared and out to center ice it goes. Waiting for it there is Andrew Camp, number 2 in your scorecard. Camp protecting the puck there under duress there by Somerville. Somerville trying to steal the puck, almost did for a moment, lost his wand, found his wand. Somerville getting back to his feet now to get back on sides. A nice effort there by number 7 in your scorecard in blue. Lance can't get it in. Here comes Somerville now. Somerville with a head of steam, stepping to the outside. Nice poke check there by Camp. Somerville protecting the puck, letting the shot go. Saved by Rossman. Dangerously lie there for a moment as Camp got it out of harm's way. Up ahead now. Seahawks can't get it out to center ice. As Hollis' effort there was thwarted by the Simsbury defenseman. They're mucking, they're poking along the boards, trying to get it out. Nice job on the backhand there by Landon Medic. Bouncing puck now. Seahawks on it first in the corner. 10-10 left to go here in the opening stanza. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Heard 10-10 wins is going to FM. That's so disappointing. I love the fuzz of AM. I'm really showing my age. I always listen to WFAN on AM, and if I can listen to a station on AM over FM, I always do. I like the background noise. Stepping up there. Whoa, Pilney almost got a big chunk of him. Down the left wing now, Simsbury with a cross-ice pass. Mitchell trying to catch up to it now. Brandon Mitchell looking to get the puck in front there. Boy, Pilney almost laid the lumber into him there. As Brandon Wilson keeping the puck in, number 5. Chopped down nicely there. Good hand-eye coordination to get it away to center there. That was by Pagano, Camden Pagano, with a nice job there. Away come the Seahawks now. At the blue line, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Barrett as Hollis got loose. Oh, a nice wrist shot there by Hollis. Tracking it down now, Dempsey. Declan Dempsey with the cross-corner dump in. Dempsey looks like he's playing a shifted forward here today, usually on defense. Tanzash pinching in. Nice job there by Ava Tanzash to keep the puck in. Behind the net now, Mitchell on it there. Brandon Mitchell. He's tracked down there by Jackson Glantz. Glantz causing the turnover for a moment. And now it's Brandon Mitchell. I apologize. That was Brandon Wilson behind the net. Got my Brandons mixed up. Yeah, these things happen. If you're a fan of the program, ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm a lot like Jimmy Page. A lot of mistakes live. Turned over along the blue line now. Nice job to keep the puck in. That's Karen, number 56. Wearing Darryl Talley's old number. Tried to get it back there to Spidey. Couldn't do so. Kept in at the blue line by Pilney. Bounces away to center, though. Nice job there by Pilney to corral it. He sends it back in. The Seahawks did manage to get back on sides. Here come the Simsbury Sims now. Getting the puck out. That was Brandon Mitchell. Number 6. And then your scorecard. Karen sending it in. Hard around it goes now. Picked up there by Landon Cook. Cook with a head of steam. Cook coming out the other side. Here's Cook now, wheeling and dealing. Cook really getting the Jets going through the center ice area. Stepping to the outside. Cook trying to cut back inside. Waiting for him there was Dempsey. Oh, a nice play there as Declan Dempsey came a long way. Took a nice angle and broke that up nicely. That really pleases the broadcaster. Along the boards now, letting the shot go. Into the corner it goes now. Here comes Jeffrey Karen now. Karen getting it away to center. Waiting for it there was Dembeiser. That name rings a bell. I think he had a bigger brother or somebody with the same name on Simsbury a week or two ago for the U18 team. It's a pretty unique name, so chances are they are relation, but they may in fact be like Bubba and Forrest. We just don't know. At the blue line, chopped the head there. Nice job to keep the puck in, but the Seahawks can't get it away to center there. As Dembeiser did a nice job keeping it in, not once but twice did number 8. Normally number 15, but the old forgot the jersey at home technique. I'm telling you, I'm just laughing because I've done it myself. I've done it with the kids have done it. It just happens. And then you're always looking in the bag. You're like, oh, no. Oh, well, you know what? If that's the worst thing that happens to you today, young lad, you're having a pretty good day. Here's Katz now. Katz stepping to the outside, protecting the puck, got back to it. What a great job to get back to it and stealing the puck away. Oh, a great defensive play there by Tanzash. As he was initially beaten on the play but didn't give up and went back and got it. Here's a chance now in front. Rossman pokes it aside there as Dufresne was barreling. A very fast opening stanza here. Not a lot of whistles, if any. I don't even think there has been one. Down the left wing now. Here comes LeMay. LeMay trying to cut back in. Colin LeMay. LeMay had a fantastic evening last night playing knee hockey over at the Nicolos, excuse me. He looks sharp. If he carries that over till today, he'll have a good day. And Beiser trying to get the puck out. Nice job by Kimball to keep the puck in. Brandon Kimball. I want to give a big shout out to Grandma and Grampy Kimball tuning in from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The Hershey area. Great chocolate, great hockey. They got like 3 rinks over there. 2 of them are 4 sheets. Been to a couple of tournaments out there. We did a tournament out there one time, and we were running from rink to rink all day long. It was fantastic. Climbing up ladders. OSHA would not be pleased. There's a quick shot there. Rossman steers it aside for Kimball. The period is halfway over. We haven't had a whistle yet. That tells you how good these young ladies and lads are out there. A great job. Testimony to the coaching staff. Circling the wagons now, protecting the puck. Staying with it, stepping to the outside there. Lost the handle on it. They send it all the way down low. Seahawks on it there. Trying to get the puck out. That was Colby Locks, number 16. She did a nice job there. Now protecting the puck, and away come the Seahawks now. Out to center ice they go. Lost the handle on it. Now they keep it in. At center ice. Always loved that name, Colby. And that's for a young lady, too, which is even, I like it. I always like Colby because I always like Colby from Victory, the coach, player, manager. Letting the quick shot go. That just missed there from Barrett. Michael Caine, of course. With Sylvester Stallone and Pele in the greatest sports movie ever made. Never makes anybody's top 10 or top 20 or top 30 list. Here's Pagano now. Pagano looking to walk in. Pagano protecting the puck. Swiped aside there by Cook. And Ryan Lang got a chunk of it, too, on the way through. Seahawks looking to get some fresh skaters out there. They do. As Simsbury comes away with it now, that's Katz. Katz down the left wing. Katz and Glantz. Look at the effort there by the Seahawks on the back check. As Glantz got back, as did Camp. Oh, that really pleases the broadcaster. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. We have not had a whistle, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Boy, I hope you don't have to go to the bathroom or make a sandwich or the dog's got to go out because you're in a heap of trouble. There's a whistle. Oh, it took 7 minutes and 38 seconds to get the first whistle, ladies and gentlemen, because there's 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the stanza if my math is correct, and like Tony Stark, it always is. All right, the faceoff just outside the Seahawks' own. Stark, who graduated MIT at the tender age of 15, said he would have graduated at 14, but had a lot of trouble with English composition. Here's Josh Bowman now. True story. He said that in the comics. Behind the net. Hounded there. Nice job by the Seahawks. That's George Wallace. Bouncing puck now. Karen at the side of the net. Couldn't corral it. Karen looking to get it in front, keeping the legs churning. Nice job to come over there by Duloc. Zachary Duloc now. Dempsey keeping it in. Simsbury trying to get the puck out. Kept in there by Dempsey. Into the corner it goes now. Josh Bowman first on it. Bowman dangerously there right in front of the goal mouth. Simsbury got it out of there, but they're not out of the woods yet, as Dempsey did a nice job tracking that down and keeping it in at the blue line. Again, we see the back-checking effort for the Seahawks here. I'll tell you what. There's nothing more contagious than a smile, ladies and gentlemen, but the second most contagious thing on a hockey team is back-checking. All right, face-off coming just outside the zone now. As we see Karen out there with Wallace, Pilney on defense for the Seahawks. And the right wing is Dempsey. Dempsey getting a shot at forward today. So a couple of changes by Coach Stanzas after last week. Mixing the lineup up a little bit. This team's been nothing but stellar all year long, and we got a good one brewing today. Then Beiser. Serpentining in his own zone, trying to get it out. Over comes Pilney. Boy, Pilney really brought his A game with him today. Kept into the blue line nicely there by LeMay. Here's Dembeiser now. Dembeiser coming out the other end, looking to go up the boards. Nice breakout play there by Simsbury, but read like a fine piece of literature. LeMay takes it away. Here's LeMay now at the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop, the rebound. Swiped out of harm's way there by Lang. Oh, LeMay did a real nice job reading that play. At the blue line, kept in aggressively there. A great job to keep the puck in. 5 Seahawks along the boards here, though. Coach Stanzas not going to be pleased with that moment right there when she goes over the film study, I can tell you that. Here's Bowman now, but she's got to be pleased with the aggressiveness. Here's Karen on the forecheck. Got it down low, sliding it across, pulling the trigger. They score! Wallace buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. And with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the opening stanza, the Seahawks get on the board. They kept the puck in not once but twice. And the governor, George Wallace, buries the biscuit there for Nono Anani tuning in from the great state of California. I want to give him a big shout out back home. They get up bright and early to watch these games. It's got to, what time is it here? About 9:30, so it's about 6:30 out there. That's not that early. I guess I'm getting old when 6:30 is not early. 6:30 used to be horrifying. At the blue line now. Here come the Seahawks coming away with it. Nice job of back checking by the Simsbury defenseman there. Let's see who that young lad was. Number 5 in your scorecard, Wilson. Walking off the boards now, trying to cut to the middle there with Somerville. Broken up nicely there by the Seahawks defense. Nice reach there by Kemble. Kemble couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line there by Brandon Mitchell. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Steered aside there by Rossman. The shot by Wilson. Wilson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wilson. Sorry, couldn't resist. Chipped ahead now. Nice job there by Somerville to get a piece of it as the Seahawks were looking to get off to the races. Offsides is the call. 1 minute and 17 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. The goal by Wallace. So you got the Seahawks on the board, number 57 in your scorecard. He went to the cooker and buries the biscuit there. Face off at center ice. Away come the Seahawks again. It's Wallace. Wallace protecting the puck on the backhand. He scores! Back-to-back, belly-to-belly goals there by George Wallace, this time on the backhand. Gives the Seahawks a 2-0 lead. A great burst of speed there. Great show of strength, determination, and whatever else the thesaurus might come up with on that one. What a goal there by George Wallace. Oh, you got to like the effort. The backhand, the hardest shot in hockey to stop. You never know where it's going from an old goaltender's perspective. So Wallace has got 2 here. It's 2-0 Seahawks. Oh, we got a hat trick alert now. George Wallace in front. Big stop there by Rossman as it deflected in front there. Clearly Calvin in some sort of discrepancy with the Seahawk organization. Perhaps he wants to get paid to wear the logo. No logo on the jersey today. We'll see. We'll have to find out about that one. I like it. Coming out to center with it there was Pilney. Pilney tracking it down. Karen on the back check. Nice job by Karen to get a piece of it. On it there is Wallace. Wallace circling the wagons. Wallace hounded there. Chipped ahead there by Katz. Nice job by Katz there to keep the puck in. Seahawks cleared, not out. Then Beiser kept it in. Bouncing puck now. Simsbury with it. Down the left wing. Here comes Cook. Cook trying to get it in front. Nice job by Karen having to stick in the passing lane. That's a good play there by Jeffrey Karen. He now gets the puck out to center. Back to back. Good plays there by Karen as the buzzer sounds. And the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 1. The Seahawks 2 and Simsbury 0. We will be right back with the start of the second period here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to remind everybody, please share the link. SoluBroadcasting.org. Anybody, anywhere in the world could tune in right now, or you can go to our YouTube page. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. You can always watch the games there as well. And I want to ask everybody, please, to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please follow us on TikTok. That really helps us grow the brand and continue on our mission to bring everybody these games at no pay-per-view or archive fee or anything like that. The best thing you can do is to spread the word on social media and help us grow our social media brand and whatever the kids are calling it these days. All right, we'll be right back with the start of the second period. Pour yourself a fresh sarsaparilla, get yourself a fresh bag of purple Doritos, and we'll see you back here in a minute. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. It wasn't a long one, but they never are. That's all right, you don't mind that. You got to be ready to go. What a fantastic, fast-paced opening period there. That one went by in a flash. We didn't have the first whistle till it was under 4 minutes, under 4.5 to go. His first whistle was at 4:12 remaining. And we get a whistle there as Glance was just a half a step offside. That's all right, you don't mind that. 11:42 left to go here. We play 12-minute stanzas here in the Squirt division. Icing and offsides in effect. No delayed offsides. It's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded, you still ice the puck. It is, in fact, still icing. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, there's no overtime, no sudden death or sudden life overtime, depending on your perspective and point of view. Down the right wing now. Broken up nicely there by Dempsey. Oh, nice job there by Declan Dempsey. Dempsey along the boards, chipping it up and out to center. Waiting for it there is Bowman. Bowman under the rest. Bowman, Pagano, Glance, and Hollis not giving Bowman a lot of time to operate. Again, we see the aggressive forechecking paying dividends now for the Seahawks. Oh, you got to like the forward unit there. Pagano, Hollis. And who was the other wing? Come on, Brain, I don't like you and you don't like me, but we got to work together. Glance. Sometimes the brain shuts down, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you can't blame it. I put it through a lot. Dempsey sending the puck in. Hollis digging and mucking. Wearing the broadcaster's old number 42. That pleases the broadcaster. Here's Glance now to the backhand, letting the shot go. He scores! Jackson Glance buries the biscuit there. Oh, you know he was listening to the Master of Puppets on his way into the arena today. Metallica gets him focused. Oh, a big goal there by Glance. As he bursted in with a burst of speed, went to the backhand, buries the biscuit there. A gorgeous goal there by Jackson Glance, the grade 8. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 3-0 the Seahawks. And this Simsbury team is no joke. This is not a bad team at all, but the Seahawks looking to bounce back from last week. They lost a tough one here on home ice. Clearly had a good week of practice. Back the other way now, Somerville. To the outside, pulling the trigger, Rossman, right where the bird would be on the jersey. As he makes the stop there, does Big Calvin. Oh, that's a huge stop right there, because you know Simsbury looking to get on the board, looking to get back in the game. They trail by 3. Nice shot by Somersville. Somersville's a good player. Somersville now on the faceoff, wins it back for Lang. Lang letting the shot go. More of a pass for Somersville. Somersville behind the net, went to go back to the blue line. Split the uprights and sending it all the way down. Speaking of uprights, Coach Belichick, I know you're tuned into the game. You're a big fan of the Solu Broadcasting Network. Oh, a chance in front there, pouncing on it there is Barrett. I know I speak for every Patriot fan in the entire world when we say, keep Bailey Zappi in, please. Thank you very much. Jones, whatever. There's no way you don't let Zappi play on Monday night. No way. The nation needs to see this. It's Zappi time. It's Zappi hour. Kneel before Zappi. Whatever the kids are selling in the parking lot. So, Belichick, I'm counting on you, pal. You did the right thing 20 years ago. Do it again now. Here's Dempsey now. And I was screaming Betzlow shouldn't lose his job to injury as LeMay lets the shot go. I remember. Ask my friends. They'll tell you. I'll say, there's no way you don't let Bledsoe come back when he's healthy. Well, the rest is, as they say, history. Dempsey wheeling and dealing. Pilney sending it ahead for LeMay. LeMay chipping it ahead for Wallace. Wallace got a man lurking back door, just waiting with his stick down. That's Karen as it hops into the corner. Karen was quietly poised. Standing there, knowing that if I stay here long enough in this quiet area, as they call it, as I learned at film study this week, I got to go to the Pee Wee A film study party this week. Man, it was fantastic. I'll tell you, I learned more about hockey listening to Coach Anderson, Coach Nicole, and Coach Jesse go over film study in that hour than I ever knew in my entire life. I really don't know that much about hockey. I just know get it out, get it in deep, make the save, get the shot on goal, work hard. I've always kept hockey very simple when I coached and when I played and even when I broadcast. But I did learn a lot. I never even heard the term quiet area. It's probably been around for about 100 years, but now I feel like I know what I'm talking about. All right, under 9 minutes to go here in the opening. Nope, in the second stanza, I apologize. 3-0. The Seahawks impressive here thus far, but a long way to go. And this Simsbury team's got the weapons to come back into this. So if I'm the Seahawks and the coaching staff, I'm saying don't take your foot off the accelerator, not one bit. Can't afford to against a team like this. Rossman covers up. Ooh, that one snuck through there. All right, face-off coming deep in the Seahawks zone. Looks like Kimball's got the C on her sweater today. Coach Stanzosh lets a new player each week wear the C. I like that. Each kid should know what it's like to be the captain for a little while. And you can only have one captain. Letting the quick shot go drives me insane, especially in high school when I see more than one captain on teams. Oh, really boils my stew. All right, down the right wing now, Hollis. Hollis protecting the puck's got Glance with him. Hollis letting the shot go off the post. He scores! Liam Hollis buries the biscuit there. As it went off the stick, off the shoulder, off the post, and behind the goal line. A big goal there, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4-0 Seahawks. That's why you always chuck the puck at the net. You never know what's going to happen. Nothing bad can come from a shot on goal. As a former third-string backup netminder for University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves, I used to hate when guys would shoot from anywhere. I love the guy that was looking to pass. The guy that would fire it from the corner, or fire it from center ice, or fire it from far away, or fire it from a tough angle. I'm like, you're putting pressure on me. I'm supposed to save this one. And sometimes I did if it hit me. There's Kimball now on the forehand behind her own net. The captain. Captain Kimball. Sounds like a superhero. Trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Kept in. Letting the shot go. Little brother's definitely a superhero. Wreck-It Rhett. He lives up to the name, too. Best mullet in town. Trying to get the puck out now. Pagano. Pagano couldn't do so. Nice job to keep it in at the blue line there by Bowman. But he's harassed by the Seahawks, and away they come now. Nice play by Camp. Here's Hollis. Hollis down the right wing. Hollis fighting off the check. Hollis pulling the trigger, steered aside by Barrett. Hollis sitting back door, looking him right at the back post, just waiting, lurking, quietly. Now he vacates the area as he was covered. Sent back in there by Camp, but it matters not. The play was offsides. $7:19 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. I learned that in college. And the rest is all a pleasant blur. Here's a chance now for Wallace getting it in front. Dangerously there. The net was yawning. The rebound. LeMay shoots. He scores! Colin LeMay buries the biscuit there. 5-0 Seahawks. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Seahawks answering the bell. I was wondering how they were going to respond after last week. Well, asked and answered, as the great Ari Fleischer used to say. Under 5 minutes to go now in the second stanza. Seahawks leading this affair. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not by any stretch of the imagination any sort of schlep of a team here. This Simsbury team is good. They just came to the arena on the wrong day after the Seahawks lost last week here, so Coach Tanzash had her team focused and ready to go. They brought their A game with them. But still about half the game left to go here. You can't relax on your good first half. You got to continue it. Dempsey, nice play hard along the boards there to get it out. Well, not out, but out of a worse area, we'll say. LeMay doing a nice job at the blue line. As the Seahawks can't get it out. Kept in there by Beiser. Beiser sending it down low. Wallace giving chase. LeMay, excuse me. LeMay trying to poke it ahead. He does get it up along the boards now. Here come the Seahawks now. Down the right wing, that's Wallace. Kept in at the blue line. The Seahawks come away with it. Dempsey. Dempsey down the right wing with a head of steam. Dempsey lowering the shoulder. At the dot, pulling the trigger. Just missed there on the glove side. Did Declan Dempsey. Oh, he's displeased with himself as he bangs the stick. They rolled on him a little bit there. Karen lays the lumber into Beiser. They exchange pleasantries behind the play. Little bit of give and go now down low as the Seahawks. Pagano trying to get to it. Dempsey lost the handle on it. Away comes Simsbury. Sent back in. But it matters not. The play was offsides. 5 minutes, 43 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen, in the second period. Seahawks with an impressive 5-0 lead here today. And Simsbury looking to get on the board here and climb back into it. Down the left wing they come there, hounded from behind by Hollis. Hollis doing a nice job there, staying with McGinnis. That's Mikey McGinnis. Now, the Seahawks have just really done a great job back checking today, just not giving Simsbury a lot of room to operate out there. Here's Bowman now. Bowman behind the net. Camp over. Behind the net, Simsbury staying with it. Got it out in front dangerously there. Went off a skate. Nice job there by Rossman to hold on to the post. As the Seahawks got it out, and all the way out to center it goes now. There's Bowman. Bowman with the flow out the back of the helmet. Good flow on this Simsbury team, though. Here's Tanzash now. Tanzash turning. Tried to get it out. Simsbury with it there. Bouncing puck. Trying to get it down low at a man lurking. That's Connor Chase in front of the net. Behind the net. Camp lays the lumber into him there. Play allowed to continue. Bodies collide there along the boards. Simsbury trying to come away with it. Nice job by Camp there. Camp jousting there, looking like a knight in medieval days. Getting the puck loose. Glance out to the blue line. Took one off the shoulder blade. He's all right. It's Pagano on the back check. It's a theme here today, ladies and gentlemen, for the Seahawks. This is a really good, solid team effort thus far by the boys and girls in white and blue and yellow. Coach Tanzash has got to be pleased, but she knows the game's only about halfway over, so I want to start resting on your laurels now. Back the other way now. Here comes Glance. Glance with the forearm, stiff arm shiver there. Looking like Earl Campbell coming through the offensive line. Oh, he more used a sternum shiver more than a forearm shiver. He would just run over you. Here's Glance now. Glance for Pagano. Pagano pulling the trigger. Nice job by Duloc to get a chunk of it. Simsbury coming away with it to center. Tanzash there. Tanzash to the forehand. Tanzash. Nice job there. Right at the center ice. Went to the forehand. Got the eyes up and got it out to center. Simsbury in the middle of a player change as they come away with it 2-on-1 now. Letting the shot go. Rolling puck in on Rossman. He gets a chunk of it. Behind the net it goes now. Tanzash on it there. Simsbury trying to get it back to the point. Pagano dug it loose. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go just wide on the waffle side. Here come the Seahawks now with a head of steam. Down the right wing they go. That's Hollis. Hollis trying to chip it in for Glance. Into the corner it goes now. 3:16 left to go here in the second stanza, because Stone Cold said so. Along the boards now, Pagano. Pagano's got Wallace. Pagano sauce the pass to Wallace. Wallace for the hat trick. Pulls the trigger. A nice stop there by Barrett. Oh, if you get a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. You get to pick what flavor ice cream you like on the way home. Wallace certainly would, I don't know if he's a mint chocolate chip guy. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Cookies and cream. Perhaps a butter pecan type of guy. Or perhaps just a simple vanilla or chocolate. We don't know. That's my fault. I got to do my homework. Here's Dempsey now. Hand on it the first time. Got back to it the second time, but Simsbury got it out to center. Wallace covering the spot for Dempsey. Wallace got it into the zone. First on it there is Medic. Medic trying to get it out to center. Nice job there by the Seahawks to get it in. And Beiser trying to get it out along the board. Seahawks waiting there. Cleared and out to center now. A foot race may ensue. We'll see if this one slows down before it gets to the goal line. No, it looks like it's going to cross across. No icing. Refs say play on. On it now is Dempsey. Dempsey along the boards. Dempsey hounded there by Somerville. As it's sent away to center. Then Beiser giving chase in on Barrett. Barrett got the waffle down, steering it into the corner. Barrett there, a little bit of trouble with LeMay. As LeMay went crashing through. A couple of more Seahawks come crashing in there. I believe that was Wallace. Out to center now. Dempsey gets a big chunk there, a Medic. And away comes Somerville. Dempsey getting away with all sorts of things out there. Dempsey taking out one Simsbury player after another, and the ref saying play on. Clearly, Dempsey was talking to the official before the game and said, hey, let me play. And there's a couple of cheeseburgers in it for you, and perhaps it looks like perhaps even a bacon cheeseburger. With what young Declan just got away with there. And don't get me wrong, if the ref doesn't call it, it's not a penalty. So you just keep doing it. It's not your job to decide whether it's a penalty or not. It's your job to not let the other guy score. Dempsey on the backhand, couldn't get it out. Swiping at it there. Rossman covering up, and there'll be no further play. Always like to see a young defenseman there go to the forehand rather than the backhand. That's exactly why. A lot harder to get the puck out on the backhand than it is on the forehand. All right, so the jump man now, Camden Pagano. He's out there for the Seahawks taking the face-off. Letting the shot go, hit the post. Oh, he rang the dinner bell there. Cleared but not out. Simsbury trying to keep the puck in. Away to center now. Here comes Camp. Camp's got Glance and Hollis with him. Camp down the right wing. Camp harassed there on the backhand. Nice job on back checking there to break the puck lay up. Letting the shot go. Tough angle shot. It lies on the goal line. That was a real nice play there by Josh Bowman to get back and break that play up. There's Camp. The boom and crash and boom with Chase Pilney. Pilney has 5 dogs and 4 cats. Wow. I thought we had a lot of animals. We got 3 cats now as we inherited one last week. I don't mind that. I like to welcome TikTok to the family. I didn't want 3 cats. Didn't want 2 cats. But now we have 3. That's it. We've reached our max. Hope the landlord's not tuning in. At the blue line now. Nice job by Kemble to track it down. Here's jump man Pagano. Trying to send it ahead. Hollis on the back check through center ice. Wheeling and dealing now. On the backhand, that's Dufresne's letting the shot go. Didn't get through. Excuse me, that was Locks. I apologize. Chance at the side of the net now. Bounces off a skate and away to center it goes. Under a minute to go now in the second stanza. Wilson tracking it down. Wilson behind his own net. Wilson hard around with 10 seconds to go. Hollis on it there. Hollis trying to get the puck in front. Pagano knocks it down. Here goes Pagano letting the shot go. Nice stop by Barrett. Back for Tanzas. Tanzas pulling the trigger. It reaches the goaltender just as the buzzer sounds. All right, the second stanza has come to a close. Your score at the end of 2. The Seahawks 5, Simsbury 0. We'll be right back with the start of the third and final stanza here on the Salou Broadcasting Network. and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final stanza brought to us by our good friends at Certified Auto Repair, located at 528 Route 66, Columbia, Connecticut. Servicing all vehicles, makes, and models, foreign or domestic. Whether it's routine maintenance or emergency repair, the boys at Certified Auto have got you covered. They make a plan to prioritize your automotive needs, keep you safe and sound and back on the road. Give them a call at 860-228-3612 to schedule your appointment today. So thank you so much to our friends at Certified Auto Repair. We appreciate it. And a good, honest shop, ladies and gentlemen, which is worth its weight in gold these days. Back the other way now, through the neutral zone. Carrying the puck out with a head of steam, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Rossman. Oh, Simsbury came right out the gates there. Almost got the first goal of the afternoon for them. A nice rush there by Mikey McGinnis. He got the shot off, but Rossman was up to the task now. Back the other way, LeMay. LeMay hounded by Dembeisa. LeMay trying to get to it, letting the shot go, falling into the boards. He scores! Colin LeMay with an absolute gorgeous goal there. Fought off the hard check, fell into the boards, buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6-0. My goodness. I didn't think he was going to get to the puck. And then somehow, some way, not only did he get to it, he let the shot go. And a hard shot at that. 6-0 now. Seahawks very impressive here today. Here's Wilson. Wilson stepping around Dempsey. Wilson at the dot. Wilson letting the shot go. Rossman finds it in traffic. And there'll be no further plays. Crashing to the cooker there was Wilson. Dempsey and Kimball taking exception to that. Wilson saying, listen, I'm just doing my job. Don't take it personally. Dempsey and Kimball saying, we take everything personally. That's what we do. 11 minutes left to go. You got to take it personally if somebody chops at your goaltender. Back to the blue line, and Wilson should be chopping at the goaltender. That's his job. Nobody did anything wrong. There are scenarios where, nobody does anything wrong. Away come the Seahawks now. Trying to step ahead to center. Nice job taking the real estate away there by Bowman. Boy, Bowman's had a good game. Sent back out to center. Captain Kimball sending it in along the boards. Here's Somerville now. Captain against captain. Serpentining at the blue line, causing the play to go offsides. That was a nice job there by Kimball to step up at the blue line, causing him to step to his left there. And that caused the play to go offsides by about a half a step. Always like my defensemen or defense ladies, defense players, defense people, to step up at the blue line. Don't give up the real estate. Don't just back in. Of course, you got to be careful. You don't want the guy blowing by you to the inside or the outside, but I always prefer take away the real estate, make him do something like that, make him dump it in the corner, make him think, make him rush. You got to pick your spots, of course, and pick your players you're doing it against, Somebody like Pavel Bori coming at you at 1,000,000 miles an hour, you may want to back up. Here's Wallace now. Wallace lost the handle on it. Tanzas to the forehand. Nice job by Tanzas up for Karen. Couldn't get it out. Then Beiser kept it in. Bouncing puck along the blue lines. They're digging and mucking. They're doing their homework there. Simsbury trying to get the puck back in front now. Away come the Seahawks. Nice move by Wallace to the outside. Wallace down the left wing. Great job by Dembeisa, though. He got beaten by Wallace and got right on his horse and got back hard. That's good hockey right there. Just because the guy beats you, in the neutral zone at the blue line doesn't mean you can't get back and break the puck out. If you come back straight and he's got to go left or right, you'll catch him. That's a good play there by Dembeisa. Back the other way now. Here's Cook. Cook hounded there by LeMay. Took a big bounce off the boards there. Came right out in front dangerously there. As the Seahawks come away with it now. The third and final stanza. Just nicely underway here from the Rose Garden. As LeMay letting the shot go. He's looking for the hat trick as well. He's got 2 here today. LeMay and Wallace both looking for the hat trick. Here comes Simsbury now. Over the blue line. Stepping aside now, protecting the puck. Lowering the shoulder, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop by Rossman. Oh, what a nice rush there by Cook. Cook deceptively fast there with the big, long, powerful strides and good strength. Back the other way now. Stepping to the outside, LeMay's got Karen cutting to the cooker. Karen getting there quietly. Jeffrey Karen on it now. Karen, number 56 in your scorecard. He has a cat that steals chicken nuggets, ladies and gentlemen, and eats Lucky Charms. It's a fantastic cat. A lot of cat lovers on this team. That might explain their success. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Camp. On it now is Hollis. Hollis having a good game. Hollis in on the forecheck. Camp pinching. Camp kept the puck in again. Nice job there by Andrew Camp. Nice job there by Boom. The other half of the Crash and Boom connection. Cleared but not out. Kept in there by, there's the other half. That's Pilney, Crash. That sounds like a WWF tag team affiliation. Pilney trying to keep the puck in, away to center. It comes now. Dempsey on it there. Dempsey harassed. Nice job there by Dempsey. We saw him earlier go to the backhand. That time go to the forehand. I appreciate the young lad listening to the broadcast during the game, making in-game adjustments as you saw right there. But if you're facing your goaltender, like Dempsey was on that play there, you always want to, if you can, turn to the forehand and get it out. And if you're the forwards, if you're the offensive team, you always want to try to dump it into the corner and force the defenseman to his backhand. I didn't even learn that at film study. I knew that. I wonder if Coach Anderson knows that. I'll bet you it doesn't do much jelly. He sure does. All right, at center ice now. There's Simsbury with the puck. Simsbury trying to get the puck out. It was so awesome, though, to go to film study this week and watch the boys and girls watching the game on Solu. And they had the room all dark and Gatorades and having a good time. Learned a lot, hopefully. Wheeling and dealing now. Walking in on the backhand. Rossman closes up shop there as McGinnis did a real nice job there. Mikey McGinnis, number 25 in your scorecard, wearing David Volek's old number. Nice job there with 7:37 left to go here in the affair. 6-0. The Seahawks impressive here today. Very impressive. There's a chance now. Bouncing puck. Simsbury trying to get to it. Back to Dembice. I'll tell you, I got to really tip my hat to this Simsbury team. It's 6-0. There's 7.5 to go, and they have not changed one thing in their effort or their tenacity, their intensity. I really like what I'm seeing here. They could have easily packed it in, but no such thing coming from the boys in blue and yellow and girls in blue and yellow here today. I like what I'm seeing a lot. Back the other way now, LeMay. LeMay, a real estate taken away there by Dembicer. Barrett with the stop behind the net now is Lang. Lang over for Dembicer. Karen. Good to see him spring right back up there. Fell at a little bit of an awkward time, but he's fine. That's what I like to see. Pilney sending it back in. Offsides is the call there. It's an automatic offsides here in youth hockey. Although Karen touched it anyway. So under 7 minutes to play, ladies and gentlemen, here in the affair. Once again, I want to ask everybody, please, if you're tuning in, follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. And you can follow us on TikTok at solubroadcasting.org. We appreciate that. And we're going to be in Simsbury in just a couple of weeks for the Big One hockey tournament coming up. Pee-wees and Bantams coming up. Veterans Day weekend. Solu will be there broadcasting. I'm telling you, One hockey tournaments, ladies and gentlemen, the best tournaments in the world. I know they're still looking for a Pee-wee B team. And then I believe they'll be full. So if you got a Pee-wee B team out there and you want to come to a fantastic tournament, I know they're offering quite a bit off to bring your team now. Letting the quick shot go side of the net. Rossman made the stop there, and your team will get to play on Solu as well. So you got that advantage. And if you're playing that weekend, I know Sebastian from One Hockey, he will work out the schedule so your team can have their games around their schedule. So go to onehockey.com and register your team today, and the Squirts and Mites and ladies will be at Simsbury One Hockey in March. So everybody tuning in here, both of these Squirt teams, we hope to see them there at the big Simsbury tournament in March at One Hockey. Go to onehockey.com or give a call to Sebastian. Tell him Scotty sent you. He'll take good care of you. He's a good friend of mine. Great tournament, the best tournaments in the world. Stepping to the outside now, letting the shot go. Rossman with the stop there against Mitchell. Here comes Simsbury now, sweeping it in front. Into the corner it goes now. Hollis on it there. Hollis trying to get it up ahead. He's got LeMay lurking behind the D. LeMay waiting there. Nice job by Camp there to kick it aside. On it now is Somerville. Somerville in the corner. Trying to keep the puck in. Can't do so as the Seahawks come away with it. Karen lost the handle on it temporarily. Back the other way now, Somerville. Somerville sliding it over. Nobody home there for Simsbury at the back door. At 5:15 to go. Away come the Seahawks there. Stepping up there. Bowman was looking to deliver the big hit. They're inside the blue line. He just missed. Hitting is frowned upon by USA Hockey and society and the Canadian people here at this level, but the broadcaster sure likes to see it. I really think kids should be hitting from the Mites division up, but that's just me. Not because of my perpetuation for violence and that I enjoyed Tom and Jerry growing up, because I did. Not that. I don't want to see any kid get hurt ever. I think it's very foolish to let kids start hitting when one kid's 6'2" in his 10th season and weighs 215 pounds, and the other kid is 5'6" and 98 pounds, and in his second season is still an ankle breaker. And there's nothing wrong with that young lad, or lady starting out later, and, that's not the time to start hitting. As Hollis now letting the shot go. Wide of the netminder. That's just my opinion. Tanzaj kept the puck in there. Nice job by Ava Tanzaj to keep it in with Glantz. Along the boards now, Simsbury trying to get the puck out. Glantz knocking it down ahead for Pagano. Hollis in on the forecheck. Hollis not allowing that puck to get out. Hollis letting the quick wrist shot go stay to side there by Barrett. 4:15 to go in the affair. Simsbury trying to get it out. Tanzas knocks that down at center ice. Waits for her teammates to get back on sides. Tanzas and Dembisa. Glantz coming over. Glantz and Dembisa exchange pleasantries. Back the other way now. Cook. Cook walking in. Pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed. I think Hollis may have gotten a piece of him there on the back check. Here's Glantz now. Dembisa lays the lumber into Glantz. Play around to continue. Dembisa and Glantz got together there. The two number 8s. Clear but not out. Kept in by Lang. Lang looking to go for a walk. Can't navigate the waters. Loose puck in front on the backhand. That was Locks who got the shot off. In the corner now, a little bit of more pushing and shoving. Some bad blood between these two. And they started to occur here. That pleases the broadcaster. Hollis chasing down Dembisa. Dembisa rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Coming out the other end, whacking at it. Glantz read that like a fine piece of literature. Glantz looked like he knew exactly what was going on there as Pagano lets the shot go. The jump man. In the corner now, bouncing puck. Simsbury trying to come away with it. They do get it out to center. Touch there by Dempsey. 3 minutes to go in the affair. Declan Dempsey along the boards. Dempsey tried to get it out on the second effort. He does get it out to center. Lang chasing it down there. Lang putting it along the boards there for Hollis. Hollis trying to navigate the waters there. Keeping the puck in there momentarily. There was Katz. Simsbury with it. The Seahawks with it. They send it off the boards. Pagano giving chase. Now Simsbury with it. They send it back out to center. On it there's Kemble. Kemble sending it back in, and away comes Simsbury now. Bowman. Bowman down the left wing, hounded by Wallace. Stepping up, getting a big chunk of them there. At the blue line was Dempsey. I think Dempsey might go there for checking or tripping or interference or... Let's see here. Let's see what the official call. Tripping is the call from the official. Well, can't really argue with the official on that one. But I can't say it was a bad play. As we see Jack Dempsey in the stands, the goaltender for the Bantam organization, looking back at the broadcaster like, no, can't really argue with the official there. His little brother Declan in the sin bin for a moment. Down the right wing now. Wallace protecting the puck. Wallace got LeMay getting to the Crooker. Tough angle shot there. Barrett did a nice job to fight that off. Simsbury trying to get away to center. Back checking nicely there. On chase was LeMay. Just a fantastic job of back checking all day long by the Seahawks here today. 2 minutes left to go here. In the affair, the Seahawks shorthanded. For another 40 seconds here. They've been nothing short of impressive. Simsbury trying to send the puck out. Kemble got a big chunk there. And sent Duloc flying. LeMay trying to gain the blue line. Can't do so. Here comes Pilney now. Pilney keeping the puck in. Into the corner it goes now. First on it there is Dembisa. Dembisa getting the Jets going. A couple of moves now. Over the red line. Trying to send it ahead there. Just out of the reach there of Mitchell. Mitchell giving chase into the corner now. Kemble coming over. Mitchell walking off the boards. Trying to find the extra skater as they still got a man advantage here for another 3 seconds. Dempsey out of the box. Good kill by the Seahawks. A minute 15 to go here in the affair. Behind the net now, LeMay. LeMay correcting the puck now. LeMay ran into Pilney. Pilney finding it along the boards. Pilney trying to get it out. Pagano helping out. Simsbury winning the puck. At the dot, pulling the trigger. Rossman with the stop, covering up. And there'll be no further play. A nice stop there by Calvin Rossman. Rossman turns around, takes a quick look at the clock, realizes there's just 1 minute left to play in the affair. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an old goaltender. I would never say the S word. Sure, it's on the mind of Rossman. It's on the mind of every netminder when there's 60 seconds left in the affair. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an old goaltender. I know exactly what he's thinking at all times. We all share one brain, goaltenders. There's goaltenders and there's everybody else in this world, ladies and gentlemen, as much as people don't like to admit that, but it's the truth. Any goalie will tell you. Here's Bowman now. Bowman behind the net. Bowman trying to carry the puck out. Pagano read that like a fine piece of literature. Mitchell trying to get the puck out. Stepping up at the blue line is Dempsey. The Seahawks have done a real nice job just not allowing Simsbury to breathe out there today. They've really smothered them in the neutral zone and at both blue lines. I really like what I've seen all day today. Looks like it's going to be icing. Icing is the call there with 17 seconds left to go. I think that's our first icing call of the game. Pretty sure. So 17 seconds left to go here. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. And if it's on your heart to do so, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the broadcast, please consider smashing that donation button. That helps us continue to bring the games with no pay-per-view and no archive fee ever. If it's on your heart to do so, it's very much appreciated. Tanzash tracking it down. One more clear here will do it for the Seahawks as they got it out to center with 3 seconds to go. Along the boards, not going to get the shot off. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. As everybody heads over to the goaltender. Your Solu, top dog of the affair. The netminder, number 6, Calvin Rossman. He gets the shutout here today. We could say it now. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in. For my cameraman, Mr. Ryan Glavin, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Your final from the Rose Garden, the Seahawks 6 and Simsbury 0. Please remember to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please follow us on TikTok and Twitter. All right, we'll see you right back here for a Pee Wee battle coming up next in about 15, 20 minutes as the Zambonis coming out to do what Zambonis do. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, your final from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut here today. Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 6 and the Simsbury's 0. We'll be right back with a Pee Wee battle in just about 15 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it.